Good morning, everyone. Hey, and by gosh, it's Friday night. It's on the dot. We in the spot. Hey, last thing I know, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Icy Bones Show here, and boy, do we got a good one for you today. Let me tell you, Michigan. Ugh. Michigan State. We got us good old barn burner of a matchup here in the next 10. Y'all trickle in and get ready. What are you, an animal? I suppose if I... Oh, do we got a good one for you today, let me tell you. Let me tell you. We got a good one indeed. Heck yeah. We can go ahead and pass on this game after this one.
Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Spartan. Way to start us off.
Oh, it's raining. They want it in the rain day. What a rain.
Nice job executing all of the assignments. Stop to that return at the 22.
Hey, we battling for Paul Bunyan today. We battling for Paulie Boy Bunyan. We're going to have to show up and we're going to have to show out on them.
All those data from when you were in high school and when you were in college back in the 50s, and you know the records so well of these games, but it matters, and their comments fly week to week for these guys. Michigan State, man, it is intense, and the hatred runs deep.
Can you just imagine Reese riding to school in his Ford Model T back in the day? How nice that would have been.
Yeah.
Just putting along, getting to school, making sure all his homework's done, just looking like the man on campus. I'll tell you, there's a lot of familiarity in this game. A lot of these high school players grew up playing with or against each other, so it just adds an extra layer to this rivalry.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got it.
Dang, they got me.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Jose, are you listening? Harley, how are you listening?
And you heard
a beautiful snow.
You heard a lot about little brother and a lot of shots throughout this last year about how Michigan is the program in the state. They are the brand, and Michigan State has heard that, Palmer, a ton.
And that's just been a narrative that we've heard throughout the years, too. And it's something that people love talking about in Ann Arbor is that they are the dominant team. And it's not even close in this in-state rival. Michigan State's got to do something to flip the script. If they want their program to reach the consistency that Michigan has, they've got to recruit better. And a big way in doing that is winning this game.
Yeah.
No good. After the miss, no change in the score. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This offense has a 2nd down play.
Oh, yeah.
The give to the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hart a few years ago. What was he talking about? Little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow every single year.
And I always feel in this game specifically between Michigan and Michigan State, it's the big-time players and the Heisman candidates that have always stepped up and made big plays. So I can't wait to see what the best players in this game are ready to do.
Back to the ground game on the left. They'll wrestle him down.
There you go. That ain't looking too good, man. That ain't looking too good.
And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Here's the handoff. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Warren. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to him.
There you go.
Find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Gets it out quickly. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season?
There you go.
The season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Makes a man miss. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. He's got it on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Feeling some heat.
There you
Rush
go.
coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D-linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Kick is good. The offense
about
has 3
didn't
points
have
to
that.
show for the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Well, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move the chains. Le'Veon Bell among many who've been great at that.
And Kenneth Walker, man, you pull back a couple years ago, such a great season too. But just that's their physicality. That's the brand that they've had. That's what their coaches embrace. You know, not being the quote-unquote main team in their state, but they're going to hit you in the face and they're going to play physical.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Spartan's very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that?
Indeed.
So. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient, make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guy, you start to really like the offense.
And they saying they can't let him get comfortable.
The defense is able to stop him.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Man, just went with something very easy, very reliable.
Pistol plate.
Forward,
Oh,
let your
that's
receiver do the
my
rest. I only got to get a
income.
few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Pistol,
Stuck with a
pistol,
running game
pistol,
on first down. Now here they come again.
Hey,
Dropping back, it's
oh,
Child.
man.
He makes the connection.
Pistol,
And the
pistol,
defense
pistol,
settled in to
pistol.
stop that one for a short gain.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance
Hey,
the
you
football
better
up the
hold
field,
that
pick up the
man
first
this
down
time.
like they did right
Not
there.
like hold him, but you better block his ass.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field.
Fires toward the end zone.
Oh, we have
And he
to.
wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Dances away from the heat. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Touchdown!
And the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan.
Give him 6 on the board. Wildcat. Woo!
This guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level.
Little
and he's
Tom
showing it
Foolery.
here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. How about that?
There
Way
you
to get
go.
a hand in there and force the incompletion.
I said y'all
After the misfire,
disrespected
now
us
on
last
2nd down.
season. We ain't gonna stand for it.
Back to throw, it's Warren. Just a short pass to the tight end. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter.
Woohoo!
How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats.
Boom, boom.
Into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They're going to run it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Wolverines are on the move. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
There you go.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short game. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He'll do it himself. And a good
sir, you ain't going nowhere.
Defense cuts him down.
I'll never try that again. I would recommend you not try that again.
That's a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more athletic quarterbacks on rosters.
Oh, get them.
And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Movement here from the tight end. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And
got him!
Get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have enough.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. To the air, it's Childs. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration.
And the pass is intercepted. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Power football with the run. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
Alright, bring it back. You can't do that. Boom, 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 boom,
Looking
boom.
for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw it. A strike downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think
you ain't doing all that in my D.
You don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
They'll leave it with him. And he's knocked down, but
son, you stopped. If you would have fully committed, he would have got it.
Productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right.
Sit down, my boy.
Baird is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll put the tight end in motion.
Yeah, Michigan State playing with a vengeance, y'all.
The give to the single back. They get him down after a 4-yard gain.
We playing with a vengeance.
Nice quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Warren. He makes a grab.
Boom,
and he
boom.
won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. And the Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point gives him a 3-point lead at 10-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. To the ground with the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end.
Yes, sir. Lower that helmet.
This passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver.
Dude, every time I go for that,
he'll try to take it back.
every time, they might as well accept you're not going to beat me.
A great return.
You're just not.
Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
I just
guys
don't
can play
think
offense, too.
it's
Look at this.
possible.
I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
He wants to take the top off. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Childs. And it's picked off for the...
Yep. That shit just happened. Bum, 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 bum. Don't wanna play that shit no more.